Hey, Shalom Akim, Yahweh Bashem El Shai, Barakatam, Bashem Kakadash, double honors and salutations to the elders and apostles of Graham Stone wrote well, teaching the word of the Lord Amashak Yahweh Shai in sincerity and in truth. Yeah, so this agenda of of Easter is just another hurdle that our people have to shake off from their psyche, all right? Because this this stronghold, man, is just too much, man. All right, it's just too much upon the mind of our people. All right, that's why the Lord has to bring judgment. Okay, the Lord has to bring judgment upon the minds of these people because they can't really see it. Our people, no matter how much you try to make known to them, they refuse to let Babylon go. All right. So, man, it's just too much, man. It's just too much, So, when you just do a search, just put in the word Easter in your search engine for for YouTube. This is what you see. All right. You see the so-called, you know, desires of the people to stray away from the Lord, right? The desires of the people to stray away from the word of the Lord, to worship idols, all right? And that's exactly, what you're gonna see. You're not gonna get the complete doctrine. You might get the historical part, but are you gonna get the real understanding? All right, that's why our job is necessary. Okay, so you can imagine when somebody searches and they come across a lesson from a man of the Lord, what do you think? It's gonna stir up. All right, it's gonna stir up the words of righteousness in our people. All right, so I'm gonna read the scripture from the book of Second Peter, chapter 1, verse 13. Yeah, I think it meets, as long as I am in this tabernacle, no, as long as I'm in this body, as long as I'm alive, to stir you up by putting you in remembrance. And that's exactly what the word of the Lord does. It puts his people, the Israelites, his servants, the prophets, in remembrance of the proper understanding of the scriptures, all right? To give you that, what you call inspiration. And that's very, very important to have, to survive, to escape the doctrine, the clutches of the enemy. So the book of Job, chapter 32, verse 8, says this. You know what? Yeah, go to 8. Okay. 5 verse 7 is perfect. Okay. So I said, days should speak, a multitude of years should teach wisdom. But there's a spirit in man, and the inspiration of the Almighty giveth them understanding. All right, and that's all we need. All right, to overcome the clutches of confusion. All right, you see how much that Esau is trying to push. Throw his agenda in there with the Skittles and the bunnies and everything. Whatever it takes, whatever it takes, whatever it takes, man. You know, whatever it takes. So that's why the Lord has to purge this world, man. The Lord has to eliminate Esau's rulership from off the face of the earth. You see that? You know, that's someone, that's an Edomite. You know, doing what they do best. Yep. So everything is it's a joke. You know, to a fool. Okay. So that's why the Lord has to bring about His indignation upon the face of the earth. So you can see that, man. You know, this is what happens when the wicked bear it rule. Okay. Yep. So just keep on scrolling down. You know, you see all the lessons about what's really going on. You know, the people that have questions, and what else you gonna see? You know, the real story behind Easter. All right, so you have the false prophet. You know, doing what they do best, holding the people in the dungeons of ignorance. All right, people protesting, pretending as if things are fine, but they're not. All right. So the Lord is about to tear down. All right, the madness. So I'm gonna get from the book of Isaiah, chapter 25, verse 7. All right, this is a precept that you have to constantly remember. All right, Isaiah chapter 25, verse 7. And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations. All right, so the falsehood has to be turned down. All right, has to be turned down. The Lord has to burn it up. The Lord has to discard it. Okay. So that's exactly what we're looking forward to, man. That's why our job is necessary to preach this gospel, you know. And you can't run away, man, from the proper understanding of the Lord's mission, okay, concerning the Passover. And another precept you also have to remember. This is from the book of John, chapter 1, verse 29. This is what John the Baptist said when he saw the Lord Mashiach Yahushua approaching. The next day, John said Yahushua coming unto him and said, Behold, the Lamb of Yahweh, which taketh away the sin of the world, or rather the sin of Israel, okay? Because not the whole world, but the sin of his people. That's why you have to look at again at Matthew chapter 1, verse 21. And she, that's Mary, shall bring forth a son, Yahushua, and thou shalt call his name Yahushua, all right? For he shall save his people from their sin. That's why Yahushua is called the Lamb. The Lamb, the Lamb, the Lamb that taketh away the sin of his people, the world of Israel, the cosmos of Israel. All right? So that was the point that I can, always remember, man. There's so much to dig into, man. There's so many topics. You just have to take it one bite at a time. Don't be in a rush, to do everything. Just take it one bit. The Lord will pass on the next opportunity to another brother, to carry on from there. That's how this ministry works, man. It's like passing the baton. Just like the Lord was passing the cup of wine and the bread around. That's how this ministry is. Shalom.